All right, bro. Let's go ahead and get into it because I've been like debating on making this video, but it's been like very like an inconsistent season for this team I'm about to talk about, and that is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, the Cleveland Cavaliers they got a lot of decisions to make because Evan Mobley he's coming up for a new deal. Darius Garland he's coming up for a new deal, and his agent is about business. Rich Paul he's about business, and also Donovan Mitchell is also looking for a new deal. So yeah, it's gonna have to be a lot of like moving parts this offseason because the way this NBA rules set up, you can't really have two no more than like three max deals. Like four is like literally pushing the brinks, dog. And this is where the conflict is with the Warriors right now because they don't want to give Klay Thompson max money, especially since his age, his decline in play. They don't want to give him. They don't want to lock him up for too long. They try to get like at least a 2-3 year deal where they can have some like reassurance that he's there, but also a little wiggle room to get rid of him when necessary. Now with the Cavs, they got four young assets. Donovan Mitchell's like closest to being 30, but he's still pretty young and he's still producing at high levels too. Um, and this season, very like inconsistent. Now they also been dealing with a bunch of injuries. Darius Garland, he missed some games with some ailment. I forgot what I think it was like a knee or something. And I know Donovan Mitchell just came back from his hamstring injury not too long ago. Um, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen because now folks been speculating that Darius Garland might be the one odd man out that might have to get traded. And also there's been a bunch of smoke of Donovan Mitchell. He's wanting to go to New York for some time now. And also the Heat is also another team to look out for. And I really haven't heard nothing ever Mobley because first of all, he's #2 overall pick in the draft. And they're not gonna get rid of him because it's really no need because he was just a DPOY candidate and he hasn't expressed on leaving the situation at all. So I don't see it there. And yeah, this Cavaliers team, I have a bunch of high hopes for them because this team, in my opinion, last year should have been a bigger threat in the playoffs than they were because Donovan Mitchell, I believe in his playoff ability, and I believe the defense of Evan Mobley and Jerry Allen was gonna get it done. But apparently not, because they got dominated on the glass. Donovan Mitchell shot horribly from the field. Darius Garland shot horribly from the field. They were struggling to establish a wing in the rotation. Uh, Isaac Okoro was getting left wide open, couldn't make shots. They even tried that Danny Green. Danny Green, I think he only gave them like at least one game of like some type of play, defense and 3-point shoot, and then he didn't do too much after that. Karis LeVert, he's pretty interesting because he's a good shot. I would say great. He's a good shot creator. But his defense is like he tries out there, but it's not on the level of a 3-and-D man. And he's basically like a ass shot creator. So and you taking the ball out of Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland's hands. So yeah, they got dominated by the Knicks. So going to this year, like I said, they've been battling injuries with Jared Allen even. Jared Allen been dealing with injuries to start the season. There's Garland got some injuries. Donovan Mitchell also had to deal with some injuries. They also picked up a key additions like Max Strus, George Niang, for example. Really, everybody been brought back, and then they drafted this dude. Wait, did they just drafted him? I could be wrong in there, but yeah, they got this dude named Craig Porter Jr. He's been pretty solid in Darius Garland's spot, and yeah, I just haven't been liking what I've seen with this Cavs team as of right now. Now, as the season goes along, mind you, the season is on. Well, I don't think we even in 20 games yet, so it's a lot of time to improve. But the way this country situation is set up, they play in the regular season up until this point. I don't think this is a team that's going to really do anything come playoff time. Maybe they need a second round exit at best. But yeah, the lofty expectation I have for them definitely win. So let's go into another team gonna have to deal with another country situation I brought up earlier in the video, and that is the Golden State Warriors. Now, the Golden State Warriors, the only person they're gonna have to worry about, and it's probably a big deal, is Klay Thompson. Now, in my opinion, I think they should trade Klay Thompson like as of right now, as of this moment, they should trade him right now. Try to look for somebody else who could give them a scoring punch, can give them like athleticism in that guard spot, and someone that can take the load off Steph Curry, dog. And that person is obvious, and that's Zach LaVine. Like I mentioned a couple videos ago, that they should actually target Zach LaVine because Zach LaVine is a 3-level scorer. He can give it to you on the outside. He can give it to you on the inside. He can drive and kick. He like I said, he get into the rim, and he's one of the best movement shooters, one of the most underrated movement shooters in the league. And folks don't give him credit for it because of how much he's on ball. I don't understand that. But yeah, he would be like he would be a force in the system. Now, folks saying they would like be more willing to trade for Pascal Siakam. And I'm just thinking like, does Pascal Siakam really fit this team? Because Pascal Siakam, yeah, he's a driver, but he's not the explosive driver that the Warriors need. Like, they have Chris Paul, Steph Curry. They best like get to the rim, dude. It's probably like Andrew Wiggins, and he haven't been getting to the rim like that. Gary Payton provides athleticism, but for some reason he's just the injury prone miss because the injury he's been getting is like, dog. Like, how are you sustaining a calf strain like this? How are you getting like all these abdomen injuries and stuff? I'm like, dang, he been going through it, and it's unfortunate that he's going through it now when he actually getting rotational minutes. It's so unfortunate for Gary Payton. And Jonathan Kuminga, he's been very inconsistent, and that is because of Steve Kerr and how he's been coaching the team. Like, if a player has to worry about looking over his shoulder 24/7, not having confidence in his ability to actually put the ball in the basket, you gonna get play like this. And Steve Kerr, Tom Thibodeau, like coaches of that ilk that don't let the young players actually make mistakes. It's the reason why these young players are getting their development halted. Like, there's no reason Jonathan Kuminga should not be a rotational player right now. Like, it should not be. No, like, no, not at all, dog. Moses Moody, for example, why is he not getting consistent playing time? First off, he almost did, bro. If Gary Payton didn't get hurt in the Sacramento Kings game, dog, it was like a good chance he wasn't gonna see the rotation no more. Like, I don't understand what is the deal with coaches not giving the young players the time they deserve, but neither here nor there. Back to the Golden State Warriors and what they need to do. I think they should pursue a Zach LaVine trade over a Pascal Siakam trade, in my opinion. And if it's another trade for like a guard they can go out there, they should do that. Or like a big man or something that might come available. Let's say Jakob Poeltl might become available or something. They should go after him because Kevon Looney, I don't think is going to do it no more. They don't want to play their rookie TJD. What's his name? Tyrese Jackson Davis, I believe. Trey. I think I butchered his name, but yeah, TJD. They don't play him. Then after that, try to see they big man. They back a big man right now. Well, he's the starter now. Is Dario Saric. He's been better than Kevon Looney this season. Let's keep it 100. Kevon Looney nowadays is probably like a third best big on the team. He can give you like stretches here and there, but he's not a starter level, especially for this team who got Chris Paul, who thrives with a lob threat next to him, which I do not understand why they just put this team together and expect Chris Paul to work with. I mean, he's been doing good in the assist to turnover ratio, but this team's not really going nowhere if they don't have an explosive guard or a lob threat to actually open the game up for themselves instead of making it harder on themselves. And also, stop running all these small guard lineups like Steph Curry, Moses Moody, Chris Paul, and Pods. Really? What? But yeah, that's all I got for the Cavs and the Warriors. Those are two teams that's in probably kind of similar situations, but in the Warriors case, they trying to win championships. I don't know what the Cavs trying to do. Maybe they trying to make another playoff appearance, but I'm not sure what the Cavs direction. But yeah, these two teams in terms of like contract negotiations, they're gonna be in a similar boat, and we're about to see how both teams you know, handle that. So yeah, if you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe. This your boy Terrell ML. And also, yeah, this is a 2-for-1. So yeah, I'm trying to get